first we need the celebratory bubble tea. Oh my god. So as of right now, I did submit a rooming one a couple of days ago, but now I'm gonna actually like accept my program. After that, that's gonna be the end of my uni decision making. I also want to explain to you guys why I chose UBC and all the different factors that played into my decision. But I'll be doing that while I paint a scrapbook because I wanted to like make a scrapbook of all my high school memories and memories going forward. So this is the notebook in question today. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna paint the cover. First thing we need to do is paint it with a white base layer so then we can draw on top of it. Oh my goodness, it is so liquidy. I also want to disclose the fact that I am not an artist at all. I cannot paint for my life. I just thought this would be a fun project. So let's talk about some of the other schools I applied to. UBC was definitely my top Canadian choice, but I did apply to some schools. I applied to 3 schools in the States and I didn't get into either of them, which is okay. They just weren't meant for me. But I applied to Yale for early decision, and then I applied to Cornell and Brown, and the school that I did commit to, which is UBC, is the right fit, and they saw that. So I think that's the most important part. Obviously, there are pros and cons to any school, but I take comfort in the fact that my education journey is not done with undergraduate school. I'm applying to vet school after undergraduate though, so who knows, maybe Cornell will be my vet school. In the end, it'll work out. I will make friends at any school, I will have good experiences at any school, I will learn amazing things at any school. And the school that I'll be doing that at is my top Canadian choice, UBC, so that is definitely something to celebrate. Okay, I'm gonna let the first layer dry, but I think I'll have to go back in with another layer when this is dry. So while we wait for that first layer to dry, I'm gonna read this letter. So it's a pretty long letter. I know I wrote that letter to myself only like 4 months ago, but I low-key forgot everything I wrote, and reading it back, I think that was the perfect letter I could have written myself. It was all about the memories I made in high school and how to make the most of my first uni year. And it was really encouraging because lately I've been a little bit scared to go to uni, especially because it's so far, right? UBC is across the country, but reading that did give me a little comfort. So I'm thankful for that letter. It's been like 20 minutes, so I think we are ready for a round 2. Let's talk about the specifics of UBC itself and why I chose to go to it. There are a set number of factors that everybody considers, but different people rank them on different scales. For me, one of the largest determinants was how far it was from home. Because personally, with my thinking, I find that uni is the best opportunity for you to go explore, try new surroundings. I've lived in the same small town in Toronto for my entire life. So I think now is a perfect opportunity for me to move my life around, for me to try something new and just experience some of that culture shock, because I think personally it's a really big part of character development. Another part that I really liked about UBC is its actual location of the campus. Because it's really close to like downtown Vancouver or like the city of Vancouver, but it's not actually in the city. So that's something that appealed to me, because personally I don't really like city life, but I want to be able to experience it when I want to. As well, I'm a very big nature person. If you know me, you know I love hikes and like surfing and like just doing things outdoors, and I think the scenery around Vancouver and around UBC is absolutely perfect for that. Another reason why I chose UBC is for its program. The program that I accepted is in Faculty of Land and Food Systems, and it's for applied biology. But my major is going to be applied animal biology, and so I found that this one is a lot more focused in terms of what I wanted to do in the future, because I do want to be a vet. And a lot of the other programs that I found in Canada for biology was more so like physiology, like human physiology, or just general health sciences. And while that's really, really great, and I do want to study that, I want a major that's more focused in what I want to do in the future. My third or fourth reason why I chose UBC is because of the faculty. From what I've read online and what I've heard from alumni, they're just really open to actually making connections and to just make that network that I find is super important in terms of like what I want to do in the future. So I'm really excited to like get to know my professors and to work really closely alongside them. And UBC is also a really big research school. Definitely do want to do research. I'm not quite sure about what right now, but I know that's something I'm definitely interested in. So I like having that option there. And another option that I really like having is the study abroad options. They have a lot of different universities that they partner with across the world. Personally, I'm thinking maybe one in New Zealand or Australia to learn about like the wildlife there and how animals behave in different parts of the world. So the second layer is done, but oh my goodness. But we have to let that dry right now. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to paint something like this on the cover. I'm gonna do one final layer because it's still not like totally colored through. And then after that, I'm gonna start drawing with a pencil and then probably watercolor, but I'm not sure if it'll stick, but we're gonna try it anyways. Another factor that played into my decision was the cost. But I'm not gonna lie to you, if I did get into an American school, I probably would have paid the cost to go there anyways. But I didn't, and I think there is a silver lining that I don't have to pay as much for my undergraduate education. In relation to my decision of UBC over, UBC is more expensive than the more local schools because of transportation, right? I have to like fly, or if I take a train, it's gonna be still expensive to get there instead of just driving on my own. So that's something that I did consider, but I think considering the new experiences I'll get from living so far away, it's just something that I'll have to deal with. And I did get a small entrance scholarship for UBC, so that factored into my decision as well. Another thing that I had to consider was housing. Of course, we are guaranteed housing for the first year, and I'm super excited for that because I know at least like Orchard Commons, the really big, tall, modern one, is really, really pretty. And if you get a nice room, you can like look at the sea, and I really want to like watch the sunrise every morning from my window. That's just been a dream of mine. I think it's pretty dry, so now I'm gonna start drawing on it, and I'm gonna time lapse this because I'm probably gonna be focusing on the drying, but I'll talk to you more about my decision afterwards. Another portion that I felt was really important to me was extracurriculars, club, and just I guess social life outside of academics. And so I did look into it before I accepted my offer, and I was really, really excited because I found so many great clubs that I really want to join. So I think I got a little bit too into the third grade scrapbook vibe. So it looks like a child made this, and a child did make this. But I really liked it. I thought it was really, really fun to make, and I'm super excited to like print photos, put them in, and decorate the inside pages. I promise the inside pages will look a lot better. I used to like bullet journal, so I kind of had that calligraphy and decoration stuff down. So I'm really glad I had the chance to discuss about UBC a little bit more and why I chose it and why I'm super excited to go. I met so many cool people already, and I'm so excited to meet so many more. So I'll definitely take you on the journey. Like, I'm excited for like the move-in day vlogs, the first day of classes vlog. It's gonna be a good time. So stay tuned, and in that case, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next Friday. Bye, cuties!